Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot time. I'm not going to say what day it is. Holding strong on that. I'm not saying what day it is. Doesn't matter. When you see the reading, whichever way you find me, if it makes sense, it makes sense. It's yours. If it doesn't, stay for any entertainment value and then move it along. Okay. All right, so today, again, using my Robin Wood deck, we are starting to get that nice chill in the air. And I just said to my daughter, I said, we don't have any pumpkin coffee. Shame on me. When I get off here, that's what I will be doing. I will be ordering pumpkin coffee. Yeah, I'm one of those. All right, so bottom of the deck, what are you dissatisfied with? Okay, so Four of Cups. Cups are all about water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be your sign or someone else's. I'm just telling you. So cups are all about emotions, water signs. They're about our feelings. And I feel, play words, I feel like some of you are just kind of, I'm going to say like disappointed in certain things. I don't want to say life in general, but you're kind of disappointed with maybe the way a situation has come about. Like when we see all these cups being offered, again, I go back to what I always talk about. You know, it's human nature. We want something to happen. Okay, say we just want something to happen. Pick whatever it is, you know, remodel project, job, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. So we get the blueprint in our head. Okay, we get the blueprint in our head of how it has to happen. And if it doesn't follow this blueprint, then we assume it's not going to happen or it's not going to turn out well. Well, sometimes that's why they always say that saying, give it to God, Jesus, Buddha, whoever you believe in, because sometimes they're better blueprint makers than we are. Okay. So when I get the Four of Cups, I feel like some of what you're looking for, and this kind of like came into yesterday's reading too, some of what you're looking for is there. Okay. But because it doesn't have all the components to it, you're kind of not looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just like, no, it should have been, you know, blue and it showed up pink. And you know what I'm saying? Like you're not looking at it. So this card tells us that you really need to sometimes look at every little thing. And it's kind of like that, be grateful for everything. You know, sometimes you got to take joy in the littlest things. Good hair day, you didn't run out of gas. You know what I'm saying? You didn't burn dinner, like little things. Because it's funny, if those little things didn't go right, they would be big things to you. Let's face it. So when we see the Four of Cups, we realize that a lot of things in life are not going to just pan out like we thought. But little parts of those components will pan out. And that's where you need to be grateful for. And I tell myself that all the time because I get like that too. If I don't see it boom now, I mean, let's face it, I'm Mrs. Instant Gratification. That's why my remodel project was hard, because it took a couple of months to really see the progress. And you know what? Let's face it, I'm not the type of girl who likes to just sit and wait. So anyway, when we come across the Seven of Pentacles, that tells us that we need to have patience, because again, the story behind this is you see some growth, but you're warned, or not warned, but advised that if you slow down, you're going to see some more. Okay. So this is a card of patience. This man went to bed one night. He had one pentacle. He woke up, he had seven pentacles. If he sits, he relaxes, he'll see more pentacles. Okay. And here's another seven. And seven is a very strong number, because don't forget, on the seventh day, we rested. Building the world was very difficult. That's all I'm going to say. And don't think we all didn't take part in it, because we did. All right, hold on. We're getting a visitor. Let's see what she's going to do. You're going to knock over my camera. You're going to steal my cards. You shouldn't even be up here. Go, skedaddle. So, skedaddle. So anyway, when we get the Seven of Cups, it shows a lot of blueprints, okay? So all of a sudden, we went from having a lot of stuff, like, what do we do with it? How do we build it? And sometimes it's okay just to have patience and let things unfold on their own. It's okay. Sometimes you don't have to be in charge of everything. It's okay to just sit back and let things unfold, because what you're doing is you're giving yourself disappointment over something that doesn't need to be disappointed. Okay? Look at the 2 cups here. You're still focusing on Hilda. You're still, and this is the 4th cup, you're still focusing on this guy really hasn't moved forward. You're still focusing on, well, I still didn't get this, I still didn't get that. So you have to be focusing on what you do have. It's that grateful thing again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had a good hair day, you didn't run out of gas, you got up and you're breathing. How's that? You know what I'm saying? Those are the little things that really count. You know what I'm saying? It's not, there's going to be home runs in life, but sometimes you need to advance the player. Okay. So you're getting a little advancement today. You're going to see it. You're going to see how you're being moved to the next step. You're not getting there all at once, but you're getting close. I hope this made sense. And yes, I had my mic on. Yay. See, that's a win for today, especially with me. Okay. Today is another step further. Today is the electrician. He's got to do a couple more things and then he's done. I want to take some pictures. I have my shade lady coming today to do some adjustments, and then I bought myself one of those really nice fireplaces that you can light up and everything. I just wanted it for the looks, not to actually heat my home, but I just wanted it for the look. So I could just stare there, turn it on, and stare aimlessly at it and relax, because that's a good way to relax too. I used to do candle readings years ago. I haven't done them in forever. I should try one again. You just kind of like, it's in a meditative state. You light a candle and you just look at the flame. You follow the flame. All right, everyone, this is Coffee and Tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. Everyone, have a great day.